Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. Who wishes they were a cat?
No.
Who wishes they were a frog?
No.
Who's glad they're a bird?
It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing from morning till night. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me. I'm up in the morning, start off with a song.
Shelley Duvall's It's a Bird's Life is really easy to use. To get started, just click on one of the activities on the main menu. For instance, to enjoy the story, move the arrow pointer over the book and press the Action button. Then choose the chapter that you want to go to. Anytime the arrow changes from gray to red, you can hit the Action button and something fun will happen. If you want Shelley to read the story to you, press the Narrate button. This button takes you to the next page of the story, and this button takes you back to the previous page. When you want to quit an activity, hit the Stop and Go Back button. The other activities work the same way. To play a game, click here. To sing along with the songs, click on the notes. To learn about a parrot's world, click on the globe. To meet the parrots in the story, click here. And to meet the other characters in the story, click on Shelley. Click here to sing along with the songs. Click here to enjoy the story.
It's been another hot, dry summer day in Los Angeles, but in Dan and Shelley's house, no one seemed to mind.
Meep, meep. Click. Click. Meep, meep. Honk. Meep, meep. Click. Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
Shelley and Dan enjoyed being with their birds. Digby, their dog, liked to chase them, even though Dan and Shelley didn't allow it.
Order to see what the picture is. Dan and Connie. Scarlet. Mowgli. Duvall's It's a Bird's Life is really easy to use. To see what the picture is. Hi, Shelley Duvall's Click here to enjoy the story. Click here to enjoy the story. The dots in the right order to see what the picture is.
Digby, no. It's not nice to tease the bird. Dan and Shelley were trying to teach the birds to talk, but they were just being silly. Curly, want a fig? Bye, Curly. How about a pig? Curly, say, who is home?
Choose foam.
Humpty, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Curly. Curly's a kitty bird.
Libbity glurb.
Humpty? Hi, Curly. Want a fig? Bye, Curly. How about a pig? Hi, Curly. Want a fig? Bye, Curly.
Connie, say, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to beat you.
Come on, Connie, try again to say, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to you.
Oh, maybe it's time to go play with Digby.
Let's sing, everybody!
Sing!
Big dog! Instruments ready!
Ready!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go? Meow! Sacramento! Meow! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a every kind of creature, yeah. And they all have a special smell.
Yeah, a goofy sound.
Do, 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 do. How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go?
Digby, are you in here?
Huh, I thought I heard a dog barking.
After Dan, Shelley, and Digby left, the birds laughed at the speech lessons. Humpty suggested they have some fun.
Everybody, big dog. Instruments ready.
Ready.
Do, do, do. Do, do. How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go? Meow.
Click on the dots in the right order to see what the picture is. Hi! Shelley Duvall's It's a Bird's Life is really easy to use. Click here to enjoy the story. Right order to see what the
Let's sing, everybody.
You think I'll ever find a mate, Connie?
Sure, Ox. You're still young. Just give us some time.
Mowgli and Scarlet seem so happy together. I'd like to be like that one day.
Don't worry, kiddo. You'll find someone.
Connie and Austin were chatting when they noticed smoke outside. They screeched to alert the other birds.
Yikes! Let's get out of here! Come here! Let's get out of here!
Fire raced toward the house. Dan threw open a window to let the birds escape. Connie, Gorby, fly, quick! Digby, come on, let's go, quick, hurry! Come on, everyone, let's go!
Hurry, George! Hurry! Good luck, Mowgli. Scarlet.
Dan, Shelley, and Digby ran for the car. The birds escaped the flames as they flew toward the sky. The smoke was thick and black. It was hard for the birds to see and breathe. They soon became separated and flew off in different directions. Dan kicked around in the rubble, but nothing was worth saving. Shelley called out for the birds, but none answered.
Honey, Austin, Humpty, Mowgli, Scarlet, where are you?
Nearby, on top of a burnt pine tree, Connie tried calling to Dan and Shelley, but her voice was too raspy from the smoke.
Mowgli!
Pearlie!
George!
Austin!
Humpty!
Mowgli!
Connie was sad that Dan and Shelley had not heard her. Fortunately, some of the other birds had, and they joined her.
How do you hug a bird? Are his feathers in the way? Well, his feet are kind of pointy, and his beak is so imposing. How do you hug a bird? Well, I think I know the way. You see, you do it tenderly. And how do you hug a bird? When you're feeling kind of low, and the song he sings so sweetly is a song that you both know. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. You know a bird is a very delicate kind of creature, so you really have to know what to do. How do you hug a bird? Yeah, well, I think I found a way. You know you're never gonna hold him if he wants to get away. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. And how do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly.
By evening, all the birds except for Pearlie had found the pine. Gorby asked Austin to sing a lullaby so he could fall asleep.
How do you hug a bird? Are his feathers in the way? Well, his feet are kind of pointy, and his beak is so imposing. How do you hug a bird? Well, I think I know the way.
Wow, looky here. These poor birdies is lost.
What do you guys think yous is doing in our pine?
I don't see no invitation.
the one to get out of here.
If you could just give us direction to Dan and Shelley, we'll leave.
Dan and Shelley's, huh? Dan and Shelley's. Oh, yeah. If memory serves me, I think it was this-a-way.
I must disagree. I believe it was that-a-way.
Oh, Lip, you know it's this-a-way.
Hey, she's right. It is this-a-way. Trust me.
That-a-way.
Hey, what's not to
If
trust?
I
Look
said
at
it
me
once,
here
I
on the
said it
map,
twice.
on the road
It's
map.
that-a-way.
It's this-a-way. not
That-a-way.
that-a-way. It's this-a-way.
If it were this-a-way, how could it be that-a-way?
Good point.
When the parrots awoke, they were surrounded by some angry crows. Gorby began to sob as the crows moved closer.
It's this way. No, it's that way. You take a left turn when you get to Saturday. Then you spin around twice. You open up your eyes, and very soon you'll be right there. It's this way. No, it's that way. You pass Saskatchewan, or is that Piscataway? Then you tunnel underground, you come up and look around, and very soon you'll be right there. Hey, what's with you? You look confused. You must excuse me if I seem to be amused. You know, I'll try to keep it simple, but you have to pay attention. Let's see now, where was I? Oh, yeah, I thought I ought to mention that it's this way. No, it's that way. You go just past that dog and scare that cat away. Then you fly over the moon. It should take till May or June, but pretty soon you'll be right there. The directions are explicit. As the crow flies, you can't miss it. Very soon you'll be right there. It's this way. No, it's that way.
She made it! All right, Curly! Woo!
Curly's timing was perfect. She scared away the mean crows. It was obvious they had to stick together to survive.
What now?
Well, I found the place, but there's nothing left but rubble and cinders. Well, what about Dan and Shelley? They weren't there either.
Me want Dan and Shelley back. And me hungry.
Led them to a nearby orange tree that had escaped the fire. They feasted on the oranges, laughed, and talked as Humpty entertained them. Soon the parrots had company again. A group of finches joined them in the orange tree. The finches advised the homeless parrots to fly south.
You better go south. Winter will be here soon.
Winter?
Oh, my, yes. And that means cold nights and no food.
No food? Oh, my.
And watch out for people and cats and dogs.
People? But...
Yes, that's right. Good luck
That's
now.
right.
We gotta be on our way. Bye-bye.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
Hope to see you soon.
Hey, bye, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Go somewhere. We have to make a decision.
Hey, you guys. What about south?
Yeah, south. But where is south?
Well, good question.
I don't know. Maybe it's this away.
Oh, don't start that again.
Oh, it's juicy. You guys gotta try this orange. I'm telling you, this is great. This is wonderful. Okay, gang. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Weren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Hey!
Don't think that I'm complaining. This is a mighty nice place to be. But when I look around, I can't help but wonder what is just beyond the trees. I'm gonna try to find out. I'm gonna fly just to see. But it'd be so much better if we found out together. So come along with me. Okay. And maybe we could fly away. Tell me what you say. Imagine what there is to see. Maybe we could fly away. We could leave today. Together we would always be. Together we would always be. Together we would always be.
He was from the Amazon forest. Wise Mowgli thought it was a good idea to go there. They flew south over Los Angeles, with Mowgli leading the way. Finally, they reached a place called the Mission at San Juan Capistrano. The parrots relaxed and rested their wings by splashing in a fountain with some friendly pigeons.
Any parrots lately?
Maybe one or two, but nothing so unusual as you.
Aren't you headed south?
Oh, goodness no, we're not tropical birds. We even like the snow. Make yourselves at home. There are lots of nice places to perch here at the mission. Oh, you're not very loud, parrots, are you?
Loud, huh?
Loud! Great time.
It's a wonderful place you have here.
It's fun when the swallows come to visit.
Oh, yeah? When do they come?
They're here from spring to fall. A lot of them stay at the shopping mall nearby. What's a swallow?
The swallows are long-winged migratory birds with a deeply forked tail. People come from miles around to see them.
What's a swallow?
The swallows are long-winged migratory birds with a deeply forked tail.
They flew on and didn't stop until they got to a zoo in San Diego. Friends with the parrots who lived at the zoo. A crowd gathered and fed nuts and seeds and fruit to the birds.
Hi, my name's Pearl. Is that a fruit basket?
Hmm? Oh, why, yes it is. Oh, excuse me. I'm Seymour, and you're welcome to some if you'd like. Curly.
Thank you, Seymour.
Hey, look at those wild parrots.
Are you sure they don't belong to the zoo?
Maybe they escaped. No, Mom, their wings aren't clipped like the others, see?
Zookeeper, whose birds are these?
Oh, what beautiful birds.
Little did they know, but a zookeeper was sneaking up to capture them with his net.
Let's go! Come on! Fly quick! Get out of here! Come on! Fly away! Curly, are you all right?
Don't worry about me.
The parrots reached a small town in Mexico. They found a quiet courtyard and settled in a big oak tree. Gorby was hungry and wanted someone to feed him. Said Gorby. He told everyone about the beautiful Amazon forest. One by one, they all fell asleep. Little did Dan and Shelley know how far their birds had traveled. They were headed southeast, right toward the Gulf of Mexico, and Hurricane Carl. But for now, the weather was beautiful, and everyone was asking Humpty all kinds of questions about the Amazon.
Lately I have found I've been much too close to the ground. You can see so much from up here. Look around, it's easy to see.
Neared the Gulf of Mexico, the sky became filled with clouds. Mowgli explained that there are many different kinds of clouds.
Oh boy, this is gonna be so great! How far to the Amazon? I don't know.
Are we there yet?
No.
What kind of food is that?
Well, you'll see. Are there other African grapes?
Is it dangerous there?
I hope you really know the way, Humpty.
Well, of course I know the way. I mean, you go south, and it's just south of there, only further south. Oh boy, this is gonna be so great! How far to the Amazon? I don't know.
Are we there yet?
No.
What kind of food is that?
Well, you'll see. Are there other African grapes?
Is it dangerous there?
I hope you really know the way, Humpty.
Well, of course I know the way. I mean, you go south, and it's just...
They tried to keep flying, but it became impossible. The birds were battered by heavy rains and strong winds. They took shelter in a large tree, but when lightning struck nearby, the birds took off again in fright. Scarlet found a small cave on the side of a cliff wall. Safe at last, the birds huddled together as the storm raged on outside.
Ooh, what a storm!
It's gotta be a hurricane.
Hurricane? That's it. It's over. We're all doomed. Whoa!
I'm scared.
Quiet, George. Don't worry, Gorby. We're safe in here. We just have to wait for this to blow over.
Everyone gather close now. Let's get warm and rest up.
Ooh! I think I lost a feather.
You lost a feather.
Oh,
no, you did. George.
The parrots awoke to a sunny morning and the sound of squawks. The cliff wall was covered with wild scarlet macaws. After breakfast, the birds once again took to the sky, eager to press on and get to the Amazon. However, Connie and Gorby were falling behind. They wanted to play and sightsee. Mowgli warned them to stay close, but they didn't listen. Connie and Gorby heard a screeching cry overhead. A huge hawk dove straight for them. They were terrified. Out of nowhere, Mowgli and Scarlet appeared. They squawked their loudest squawks and chased the hawk away. The birds had reached Guatemala. The weather was perfect, and the forests below were filled with luscious fruits. Some of the birds wanted to end the journey here, but Humpty insisted they move on. Everyone agreed to stick together, and so onwards they flew. After many days of flying, they arrived at the Amazon. Humpty was right. It was paradise. Everyone cheered with excitement. The sky was blue, the air was warm, and the lush green jungle smelled welcoming. There were flowers, fruit, and animals everywhere. The birds were all glad they had come here as they settled into a tree.
Celebration of some kind. Some kind of celebration?
Celebration? My feathered friend, I'm with you through the end. There's a celebration in order. After all we've been through, I'm sticking with you. Right. There's a celebration in order. Here's to the ones that help along the way. There's a celebration in order. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And here's to the ones that kept us laughing every day. There's a celebration in order. Let's celebrate. Be together. Dance and sing it. Bring anybody you want. We're gonna celebrate till very late. And sing all the songs that we want. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order.
Another parrot landed with them. It was a yellow-naped Amazon, just like Humpty. Only it was a girl. Her name was Tahini.
Celebration of some
Tahini introduced the birds to her own friends. They spent the evening telling each other about their different cultures. Tahini introduced the birds to her own friends. They spent the evening telling each other about their different cultures.
Oh, George? Good night. Oh, George? Good night.
Good night, baby.
When Austin awoke, he noticed that Humpty and Tahini were snuggled together. Once again, Austin longed to find his own mate.
Connie, are you awake?
What is it, Austin?
Well, now that we're in the jungle, will I find a mate?
I hope you will, Austin, but it might be hard.
Why?
Well, this is South America and your species comes from Africa.
Oh, guess I'll just have to look extra hard.
Guess so. But don't worry, you'll have lots of time.
It's morning. It's morning.
Look, Moses.
I hate to say it, Mowgli, but something isn't right in the jungle anymore.
Do you mean to say that we're imposing here, I hope?
Oh, no, nothing of the kind. Don't you hear that?
What?
The engines, the banging. It's the sound of man.
Why, I'm so used to them, I didn't even notice.
Well, those noises are new here, and they don't belong.
Maybe we should check it out.
Please be careful.
It's morning. It's morning. It's my favorite time of day, and I love to hear you say, and how are you this morning? I think I'll walk around a bit. Oh, that's a good idea.
I think I'd rather sleep a little.
I can see his point because I'm getting hungry and I need to have a snack right now. The flowers are blooming and the insects are chirping. Don't need to strain my brain yet. I can say for certain this new day will get away. So if you don't mind, hey, open up your eyes and find it's morning. It's morning. It's my favorite time of day, and I love to hear you say, and how are you this morning? And how are you to me? How are you? How are you? Are you this morning? And how are you? And how are you? It's morning. Morning.
After finishing breakfast, Mowgli and his new friend Moses decided to explore the rainforest together. But they were shocked at what they saw over the next hilltop. Huge strips of jungle floor had been mined and logged. A lake with huge walls flooded other parts of the forest. The birds didn't understand that this was a dam for making electricity. Mowgli realized that many of their new friends had lost their jungle homes to this destruction. Moses and Mowgli returned to the flock with this terrible news. The birds were all very sad.
In L.A. Oh, even better. We should have stayed with Pearlie at the zoo in San Diego.
Oh, come on, George. You want to live in a zoo? It would have been better than here. Some paradise this is. I mean, the jungle used to be safe.
That's right. The jungle was paradise. You shouldn't blame him. It's not his fault.
After much debate and discussion about the situation in the rainforest, the birds began feeling homesick. They decided to fly back to Los Angeles. Moses, Tahini, and some of the other jungle birds who had lost their homes decided to go with them. Soon reached Los Angeles. The colorful flock of parrots in a V formation was an amazing sight. Word of them spread far and wide. The station filmed them as they flew by. People in helicopters, cars, and on bikes tried to follow the birds. George was the first to spot their old neighborhood. The mess from the fire had been cleaned up while they were away. Flew closer to their hillside. They became confused. There were new trees, and no one recognized the house.
What are those noises? I'm not sure.
I hear a sound on my left. There's one on my right. I might not be getting much sleep tonight. With all this non-stop worrying, I can't wait for the fun to begin. Although this isn't exactly a restful night, it won't be long till the morning light tells us a new day is dawning, and I can't wait for the fun to begin. I want
what are those noises?
I'm not sure.
I hear a sound on my left.
They peeked in the windows and saw that the house was empty. Dan and Shelley didn't seem to live here anymore. The moving truck stopped at the house. Connie secretly hoped that the people moving into the house would adopt them. Dan and Shelley were back. Digby and Pearlie were with them. This was their new house. What a happy reunion. And so the birds had found their way home. Dan and Shelley could not have guessed where the other birds had come from, but they were welcome to live in their new house, too. The birds were happy that they didn't have to worry about food, weather, or predators anymore.
Who wishes they were a cat? No. Who wishes they were a frog? No. Who's glad they're a bird?
It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing. From morning till night, baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me. I'm up in the morning, start off with a song, and I get a little snack as the morning rolls along. Well, next I see some berries, I stop to try a bunch. I better hurry, it's almost time for lunch. I stretch my wings, yeah, I flap around a bit. Well, exercise is wise, yeah, but I do it for the fun of it. I never worry, not even just a little. A bird is supposed to be round around the middle. I'm glad I'm a bird. Are you glad you're a bird? Yeah! It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing. From morning till night, baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me.
The aviary was like their own private jungle, complete with a waterfall, fruit trees, palms, and room service. Now this was paradise.
Who wishes they were a cat? No. Who wishes they were a frog? No. Who's glad they're a bird?
Hi, I hope you enjoyed meeting the parrots, Dan and me, and singing along with us. Watch for more adventures. Digby has a few stories to tell, too. Bye for now.
It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing. From morning till night, baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me. I'm up in the morning, start off with a song, and I get a little snack as the morning rolls along. Well, next I see some berries, I stop to try a bunch. I better hurry, it's almost time for lunch. I stretch my wings, yeah, I flap around a bit. Well, exercise is wise, yeah, but I do.
The parrot. Move the arrow over its body. Shelley Duvall's It's a Parts of a Parrot. Move the arrow over.
I'm a young African gray. I'm a very quick learner, and I can imitate any voice, those of humans, other birds, heck, just about any sound imaginable. You know, I spend a lot of time watching Scarlet and Mowgli together, and I hope to find a mate of my own someday. But right now I'm just a teenager, experiencing lots of new emotions. I'm bright, but sometimes I'm a bit awkward. Oh!
Honey, I'm a sun conure, the smallest parrot of the group. I may be small, but I'm capable of almost anything. I'm frisky and playful, and I know a lot about my surroundings. I'm young for a parrot, 4 years old, but I'm kind of like a teenager. Sometimes my curiosity gets me into trouble, but I have lots of friends.
I'm George. I'm a scatterbrain cockatiel. I just can't seem to remember anything. Was it here? Was it there? I just don't know. You know, the other birds put up with me. I guess because I'm so goofy. They say I'm fun to be around.
The baby male eclectus. Although me has already grown to my adult size and fellowing, me is still an infant. Me begs to be fed, even though me is perfectly capable of eating smaller seeds, fruits, and vegetables all by myself. The world is new to me and fascinating. The others watch after me because me can get into dangerous situations. Me can't fly very well or grasp a branch securely. And sometimes me mixes up words like biscotti for spaghetti.
Doing? Humpty's the name, fun is my game. Yeah, Humpty, not to be confused with the egg guy. I am a male, yellow-naped Amazon parrot. You see my nape right there? My neck? Yellow. I gotta tell you, I am a class clown. I can't help myself. I am pretty funny, and I'm pretty smart. But sometimes, only sometimes, mind you, I've been known to make a mistake. Well, that's because I'm young. But I am a gifted talker, as if you haven't noticed. And I am a comic singer! Oh, I love to sing. And I gotta tell you, I really, really enjoy clowning around. But there is a gentler side to me that some people think is kind of attractive. You do, don't you?
My name is Mowgli. I am a male blue and gold macaw. I am old, wise, generous, and brave. When I speak, the others listen. because they trust me. I'm the leader of the flock, you know.
I'm a citron-crested cockatoo. I've been unjustly accused of being vain, but I'm simply concerned with hygiene and beauty. I love luxurious hotel life, where room service is only a squawk away. I'm an old-fashioned girl, except I always seem to be hungry. I enjoy sampling food from everyone else's bowl. What's that in your bowl?
I'm a scarlet macaw. I'm quite large and I can be pretty loud. Some might say I'm moody, but I'm actually very loving and sweet. Yes, sweet. Especially to my sweetie, Mowgli. I won't be ignored, mind you, because I'll do anything to get your attention. Listen to me.
This is a story about a 1-pound dog. You might mistake him for a bump on a log. A friend of mine said,
Hey, I like your frog.
"No, it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. Digby is a dog about as big as a bird. He's got the meanest bark that you ever heard. Just kidding. A friend of mine said, "Are you sure that's a dog?" 1-pound. Yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It weighs nearly a 1-pound dog. 1 pound. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Digby weighs but 1 pound.
Use the arrow pad to make your guess. Terrific. Way to go! Way to go! Terrific! That's right. How many cars? How many cars? That's right. All right. Birds. All right. You got it. Terrific. Many flowers. That's right. How many notes? Terrific. Notes. Terrific. Way to go. Birds. You got it. That's right. How many Way books? To go. You got it. Move the pieces and put the puzzle back together. Move the pieces and put the puzzle back together. That's great. Move the pieces and put the puzzle back together. That's great. Move the pieces and put the puzzle back together. That's great. Move the pieces and put the puzzle back together. That's great. A shell to start. Which shell is the ball under? You got it. Start. Which shell is the ball under? You got it. Click on a shell to start. Which shell is the ball under? Sorry. Shell to start. Which shell is the ball under? That's the one. Start. Use the arrow pad to move the paintbrush. There are 4 finger painting brushes. To change brushes, use the next page and previous page buttons. Holding the action button down while moving up or down makes the paintbrush bigger or smaller. Holding the action button down while moving left or right will spin the paintbrush. Try pressing the action, stop and go back, help, and next page buttons at the same time to use the special kaleidoscope paintbrush.